I think you're going to hear our caucus talking a lot about it, and I think it could be definitely a bipartisan support. Workforce obviously is going to be an issue that's kind of a global topic, I think, this legislative session. And then how do you address that? I think there's things, broadband, housing, childcare. We're going to spend a lot of time within our caucus, we already have and will continue to do, talking about childcare as an issue. So I think some of those, I've already heard from some of my friends on the other side talking about very similar issues at things back home, so I think that we'll be able to find some similarities. Now, how we get to solutions, that's obviously how we'll work through that.
I think from our perspective, from the Democratic perspective, we want to see things that are going to provide access and opportunities for working Iowans to better their station in life, whether that's gain job skills that are going to let them command a higher wage and increase their household incomes. Those types of things I think should and will find bipartisan support. Some other things, though, I think that I think we all need to acknowledge that we have a health care crisis in Iowa. And speaking for the Democrats, we're here to solve this issue. We're here to make sure that all Iowans have access to affordable health care across the state. And this is becoming a bigger and bigger issue for rural districts like mine.
We need to be more competitive as a state. That's not a partisan issue. That's an issue of reality. We're not very competitive when it comes to business tax climate, for example. We still rank in the 40s even after we passed our income tax reform bill a couple of years ago. So we need to continue to strive to do better. Workforce is an issue that's not a partisan issue. That's a challenge for us as a state. We need to find ways to help train people in the state to upskill. We need to find ways to get more people in the state to work in our workforce, and we need to find more ways to bring people to our state too.
We're seeing many of the infrastructure problems begin to take shape with Medicaid privatization, and I'm hopeful that Senate Democrats and Democrats and Republicans can come together on fixing a system that has been injected with corporate greed.